Today was a day that I was perfectly prepared to stay in bed all day. It is dreary and wet and damp. Now the sun is showing on my little forecast. I don't think the sun's coming out today. I'll be very shocked, but it is dreary and drizzly at the moment. So it is Sunday, May 30th. And as Christy tells me I say all the time, I'm late today. And I'm looking out my window. See my table? All my irises had to go outside. Turns out they were giving off too much of a scent, and I was having trouble having them in the house. So now I have to look at them out the window. It's too bad. The problem is I don't look out the window enough. Good morning. It's Barbara. It is still morning, barely. Dennis brought me a coffee in bed, so it's not that I just this minute woke up, but it's barely been an hour. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you enjoyed the train trip. I realized when I was editing that I never showed the sink. There was a sink above the toilet that you move the little clip and it folded down. And then there was a spigot and everything in the water. And the water stayed in the basin. And then when you closed it back up, the water went down the back into a drain and you clicked it back up. So there was a sink there too. But going there and coming home, I managed to not show that. Anyway, I also didn't show the table. The table slid up by the window so that there was a little table for your food and crafting or whatever if you wanted to have a table that came up between the two seats. But it was a very fun adventure, and I'm really glad that I did it. Although I think if I wanted it were longer, and maybe I said this yesterday, if I was going longer, I would want Dennis there for company. Although I couldn't put my feet up on the other chair if he were there, so it might be a trade-off. Just kidding. He made me a fire last night. I put it on Instagram, I think. I took a picture of it. I'm pretty sure I put it on Instagram because I have traditionally in the last few years put on Instagram my first fire of the season, but usually you don't really know that a fire you're having is going to be the last fire of the season. So I thought, I'd take advantage of the fact that that will be my last fire of the season. But Dennis pointed out that, today's going to be cold and dreary too. I might have a fire tonight. I might have been premature. He does have some desire to clean out the wood from the garage. We have a firewood holder, and our garage could use a good sweep out, and underneath that is really a mess because I don't think we've ever had it empty since he built it, so it's full of dirt and rubble underneath it, so it would be a good opportunity because it's quite low now. So maybe I'll just do him a favor and burn the rest of the wood that's in the garage so that we can do that at another time when it's not rainy and wet. So anyway, so I did my train vlog yesterday and it's up for those who haven't seen it and are interested. I did it, the easy, lazy way. I just took all the videos and I sorted them by time stamp. And then I just threw them in my editor and started watching them. I did not give you everything that I actually recorded because some of it was really bad. But I didn't, I didn't figure out how to do a voiceover. That's okay. I did spin a little bit yesterday, not very much. I have an irritated finger, which I have medicine on and a Band-Aid, although my Band-Aid is looking a little ratty. I put that on last night. I may have to change it. I need to put more medicine on anyway. And somehow this Band-Aid interfered with my spinning in a way my previous Band-Aid didn't, which is so funny. I have to pay more attention to where I put it, I guess. I'm not sure. Now, I don't think that irritation is related to me starting to spin. It's been there for quite some time. I'm quite sure I had that irritation before I went on my trip, and I wasn't spinning till I went on my trip, so. It's not a spinning related irritation, but it did yesterday interfere a little bit. So I read. Yesterday was a day to sit and be cozy and read, and so that's what I did. We did take the dogs for a walk. It was cool and wet. And I'm sure we will do that again today, but it will be cool and wet. Lots of things are getting watered, though. We need the rain, so I'm fine with that. So I might redo my Band-Aid in the hopes that I can do a little spinning, but I will finish my book and maybe sketch. I'm going to do whatever I feel like today. I'm taking the day off. Yeah. I am going to make more crackers. I took the cracker dough out, so it's just cooking them, which won't take very long. Well, actually they cook for like 45 or 50 minutes till they get nice and crispy, but it doesn't take much of my time. And so I'll do that. I asked Dennis if there's any soup or something like that in the freezer, because today is most definitely a soup day. So I think he thinks there's some kind of cream of mushroom soup or broccoli cheddar soup or some kind of soup in there. So I'm having soup for dinner. It's a soup day. But he said it's a small container, which is good because, you know, hopefully day after tomorrow won't be a soup day. And I don't want to have too much soup in the fridge. But I do want soup today, I can tell you. So we're just going to put her around the house, nothing special. No big plans, right, girls? Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, puppy. Pearl has to leave every time I sneeze. I was just going to put you on the video. No? Okay. There's Maisie. She does. She leaves the room every time you sneeze. She's so funny. Oops. Lots of bird activity in the yard. At the moment, they're just fluttering around. Anyway, okay. So, no news. Nothing interesting to report today that I can think of. I do need to call my parents, tell them about my trip. Although Daddy might have already watched the train. Because I show up on his tablet. Pearl came back in, but she's going that direction. She doesn't want to be by me. Sorry, Pop. Oh, well. All right, well, I will let you go, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't expect to have much to say tomorrow, though, either. Please take good care of yourselves. Be careful. Stay safe and stay sane.